Welcome everybody back to another sub sim. And today Jair Alexander just went to the Jets. That is so sad. Ugh, that makes me feel disgusting. I like Jair. Why does his career have to end? That's like borderline career-ending injury. Happened for Aaron Rodgers. Alright, so currently just cleaning up a few things here. Alright. So today we are going to be hopefully simming until somebody clinches the playoffs. We haven't streamed on this channel in forever. The last time we did it was May 27th, so sorry about that. Just on a vacation where I ended up working 55 plus hours. So bear with me here as I try to remember how to actually do a sim. But yeah, we should be back. We're going to run this through. We kind of have a mock schedule. We're going to be getting that fully publicized very shortly. Yes, I need to figure out which games we're actually going to be watching. I think my game is Game of the Week. What is up, Mayo? Why are we calling me a bum? Look at your team, boy! Alright, and then our last primetime game, what should we give that one to? Oh yeah, Panthers. Alright, so let's pop that open. There we go. Alrighty. How I have a top 3 QB and top 1 running back really makes no sense when I'm looking at my points per game at 11. But I get tons of yards, and our defense is good. However, we're 7-3, so I don't really know how that all checks out. W Madsen, what's up, Visual Star? I gotta get you mod back on a lot of these things. Dang, I have lots of emails I need to attend to. Alright, so our first game is actually Panthers and Cardinals. Cardinals being the home team, and the Cardinals, remember how they are. I think are they undefeated still? No, they're 8-1. But they're really, really good. All right. W. Henry Tuomo. Forgot, is Henry Tuomo still a thing? All right, so I remember I have to ping. All right. So our plan is to go to week 14 today, and then we'll be able to have you guys sign free agents. So that'll be, or re-sign your own free agents, or probable free agents. But yeah, Panthers up a quick 10-0 on the Cardinals, 13-0. Has the Madden Sim drought caused the Cardinals to fall back down to realism? Killed their momentum potentially. And it looks like it has, as the Panthers will take a big W on the Cardinals. Dang. That was stunning. Casey Bush now in the top 3. Honestly, Casey Bush has been really good for the Cardinals this season. Alright, I really need to win my games because it's going to be comp. All right. Here we go. Texans up 7 now. 7-7, 14-7. And we're going to choke this game away, aren't we? 14-14. My team has sucked at doing comebacks. And now down 10. Yeah, we're not getting the ball back. Yep, the Panthers are probably going to beat you out in the division, bro. Bro, why is my team so bad? Like, my team should be stacked. Like, realistically, why does my team suck? The wide receivers are goated. The running backs are solid. The O-line is all 85 plus. I got 2 tight ends. And my defense... Okay, maybe Zach Allen needs to go, but like, come on, man. Maybe it's the scheme. Sadly, after that loss, I don't think I'll be clinching today. Alright, but the Packers are going to be playing the Cowboys. Also, the last time scores were posted was none. We have had 0 scores posted, and I know you guys have had at least some sort of 10-minute free time to do scores. So if we could work on getting that done, Mayo or Frosty, sometime this week, that would be great. I think we're going to plan to do a second sim to get us to the playoffs on Thursday this week. Either Wednesday or Thursday. Here we go. Packers up 6-0, getting their field goals by Braden Narvelson, but the Cowboys able to take a lead on a touchdown, and another touchdown, and another no field goal. So it is a 12-point game, and 24-19, and the Cowboys able to pull this one out. Yeah, like what we usually do. We do multiple sims in a week. Okay, bro. You act like I didn't just work 57 hours this week. Alright, there are your scores for that week. I should have just done my game last, save a little bit of time. Alright. Let's go force advance. Where hopefully I beat the Raiders, because if I don't, we're going to have some problems. Alright, if we look at NFL standings, Steelers are still 9-1. Actually, we'll go look at scores first. So, Chiefs win, Commanders win, Chargers blow out the Titans, Colts win, Vikings win, Falcons win, Dolphins, Steelers, Panthers, we saw that, Texans, we saw that, Giants, what up? That's scoregami, it's gotta be. $46-42. Goodness. Let's see the box score on this. Nico with a 5-1. Kenneth Walker with a touchdown. Do we have anything go crazy? No. Just a solid game for everybody. It's been a while since I've been in a stream. Yes, it has, George. We'll check this one to see if there's any 6-0 Justin Herbert. Okay, who is this dude, and why did he just break a record? This is a record, right? Single game records, most touchdowns? No, but I mean, that is impressive, though. Thanks, we got Scoregami. Also, if somebody could ping Scoregami for me, that'd be very helpful. As I'm going to go pull up the next schedule, which is week 12. I'll get that posted. And then I need to take a picture of the schedule. Figure out who we're giving prime times to. If you guys have suggestions, now's the time to put your input. I don't think I grabbed the right... No, I did. I think we're doing Fortnite tonight since we did Roblox last night. Game of the week, I'm thinking Panthers-Falcons. It's a divisional game. Wow, Chargers won by a ton, and they're 3-7. All right, is there any other above 500 teams playing? I guess we go Steelers, Eagles. And also, if you're here in the stream, we do your game as well. I'm not seeing anything else that deserves a prime time, so I'm thinking I'm just going to give it to Cowboys-Ravens. So yeah, Mayo, if you're here, we'll stream your games. Not that you're, like, important at all. (16-2) for the Dallas quarterback that I can't actually remember his name. We got Thanksgiving Turkey Day. Ravens currently up 21-0 on the Cowboys. Finally, they score. Ravens come and show out. I don't think I've fixed the problem, but we'll see. It looked like it was working for like 2 seconds. Oh, yes it has. Here's the screenplay, and it's a miscomm, 4th and 9. Here we go. Here's the throw over the middle. Caught, and he's off to the races. And he is taken down shy of the 20. Caleb Williams, I forgot they went and signed him. They're going to need a touchdown in the next 10 seconds along with a 2-point conversion. Caleb throws it out of bounds, fights to live another day. 5 seconds left on the clock. Yep, we don't need those. And we don't need those emails. And we got people sending me stuff. All right, here's the throw. And it was almost caught, but dropped. Dang. Nico goes to Dallas and pulls out a W. So yep, if you guys want a game to be done, just let me know, and we'll do it after we do the prime times of that week. But you do have to let me know. Ooh, that was a nice little stretch. Kind of broke my brain, too. Oh, the Falcons are doing really well. It's going to come down to can they win against the Panthers here to seal off their division. They do have a bye week next week. So losing this one going into the bye, not horrible as long as they're going to continue their streak. But I don't know if they are really able to do that. I don't know if Frosty has some like pre-game warm-up suggestions for them, but here we go. Panthers with an immediate touchdown. How tall is Mayo? I think he's 5'3"? 5'1"? I think he's 5'1". He's 5'3", 5'1", or 5'5". And that is going to be a 21-19 win for the Panthers. Dak Prescott, his old head is working out. What is this in my room for? All right, next we got Philly and the Eagles. Yeah, I think he's 5'1". Yeah, George, I wish you would have stuck with this sim, because I think you would have been a great Vikings owner. Dang, how many steps did I get in today? We can't lose easy games, bro. That's not an easy game. That is one of the hardest games that you're going to play. Play, scan, B2A on YouTube, 200 in the chat watching. What? Don't know really what you're talking about. Was that a sentence? I'll join new season? Bro, like, you could join now and actually make free agency moves for your team. Eagles up 24-18. The Steelers. Gonna get the ball back, though. They're going to have to go the length of the field, but that is something that Jane Daniels has done before, and it is swatted down. Elite defense by number 43, a linebacker, it looks like. Yeah, George, the Saints need a lot of help. I think that's the only team we have open, but I can check. And they're going to pick up about 8 there. Jane Daniels has 2 interceptions on today. Here we go. Jaden is picked off! Kendrick Tomlinson. That is really unfortunate for the Steelers, who will drop to 9-2. That 1 seed was starting to look solid. Eagles fly to the mortal victory. Man, my nose is dying. All right, there we go. There's those scores. Come on, Denver, get another win. Every game I've hopped into this year sucked for my team. We're on, what, like a 3-game losing streak? All right, force advance to week 13. Where we lose? Do you have a DB breakout? Good Lord. All right, week 12, Chiefs win, Giants win, Pats win, Panthers win, Browns win, Steelers, Jaguars, Niners, Cardinals, Vikings by 1, Texans, Packers, Colts, Ravens, Raiders. How do we lose that, though? Goodness, I need a bye week. Looking at the standings, we've got tons of 9-2 teams. Texans and Steelers holding down at the top. Colts, Bills, Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders, and teams that suck. Still the Jaguars. They did win one, though. Vikings, Cardinals, Falcons at the top of the NFC. Rams still at the bottom. All right, this week we should have a few new teams. Let me hop in. Copy, paste week 13 over. I'll change the Saints into the best team. No, you won't. They just traded away their franchise quarterback for a bag of chips. All right, so we got, I think, some good game of the weeks this week. Seeing as last week we had relatively nothing. So immediately my eyes go to Niners. And then I'm also seeing Broncos, Panthers, and Colts, Chiefs is where I'm initially thinking. I'm looking elsewhere. I'm not seeing anything too appetizing except for Ravens, Steelers. So that's what we're going to go with. So we're going straight to the Bills. Bills and Niners have not had a ton of prime times. But I'd be okay with the Niners beating the Bills, so I have a better chance of making the playoffs as a wild card. It's a big clash of conferences. There we go. 49ers up 7. Now 10-0. I'd also be okay with a Bills win, because as long as the Niners don't make the Super Bowl, my season's a dub. And that is a 17-3 Niner win. Low-key disgusting. Alright, please tell me I can help out Frosty and beat the Panthers. I have usually owned Axel in the sim. I don't think we've ever met in the Super Bowl. But I don't think I've recently lost to him. No, I think I recently lost to him, but at the beginning I kind of clapped his team, whatever team he switched to. Because I remember mocking the Broncos' like 20 win streak against the Cowboys or something like that. Something like. Yeah, we are looking pretty bad this season. Here we go. When we score first, we usually win by a lot. And that seems to be the case here. We're up 14-0. Sadly, we couldn't get the field goal off, but 21-0. And sadly, we throw a Justin Rivers interception, but we're able to hold off and win regardless. Now 8-5, probably looking at a wild card spot, disgustingly. But hopefully that gets us over the hump so we don't have to. We can have at least one home playoff game. Because we did not play that game very well. Goodness. Hopefully we got that DB breakout as we head to Colts and Chiefs. Come on, Colts. Colts have actually built a semi-decent team here. I don't get how. Let's go James Pierce Jr. 3 tackles, 3 sacks. 3 sacks. I still don't know how the Chiefs continue to retain their players and continue to get better. George, yes we do. I think you've played with us before. Yeah, I really need a lot of their players to start deving down because the Chiefs are just a cheat code. They're going to be good for years. Yeah, George, I thought you played with us recently, and I'm planning on playing on that server again soon. I like Minecraft. I'm just not good at it. Only once? I'm wondering if you have played much since then. No, I've not played much since then. I don't think I've actually played since then. I really like Minecraft. I really do. I'm just really bad. All right, here we go. 4th and 1. We're going to hop in here. I was trying to figure out what day this week works. I'm thinking Friday afternoon, potentially. Here's the kick. Or we may do late tomorrow night. I don't know what time I'm getting home tomorrow night. But there's the Colts with a field goal to take the lead. Dang. My running back gets a lot of yards, no touchdowns though. I thought we had red zone threat on him or something. All right, Chiefs. Oh, what a sack by Shepard from behind. That'll bring the clock to 45 seconds to bring up a 2nd and 14. They got to him too quick. He didn't even try to leave the pocket. Mahomes gets pressured again. Gets it out, though. Worthy. Or no, who is that? Is that Reed? I forget, is Jaden Reed on this team? No, that's Rashi Rice. My bad. Mahomes, 3rd and 1. Quick throw over the middle to Rice again. 0 timeouts. 10 seconds. Mahomes gets pressured. Throwing. Caught Rice out of bounds. They left too much time for Mahomes. The one thing you cannot do is leave Mahomes with time on the clock to spare. Dang. All right, can the Colts get a kick return touchdown? No, they cannot. We're headed to overtime in week 13. What a comeback for the Chiefs, though. And the Chiefs going to get ball first, so they probably won. This game is real life accurate. They always get the ball in overtime. Unless it's the Super Bowl, and it doesn't matter. Here we go, Chiefs. Running it out. They will get it to the 27. Yeah, Kansas City. What's up, Starlord? Not much. You beat me. But other than that, not much. Here's the throw to Xavier Worthy, the speedster, and he's off to the races up to the 45. Game is over, probably. There we go. Pacheco now going to run. He's immediately stuffed, but he picks up a yard. Mahomes, the handoff to Pacheco again. They stuff him, 3rd and 7. Hey, that's what the Colts needed. Yep, Starlord, I think you're 6-5 right now. So you can still make playoffs, but it's kind of a long shot for you. Mahomes throws this wide open slant. Why can nobody guard Rice? I haven't seen execution this bad since France. Anyways. Here we go. Mahomes, quick throw to the new Kelsey. Taken down, pick up a 4. That guy thinks he just saved the game. Like, bro, you made a tackle for 4 yards. Like, you gotta do better. You get a pop out of something. Mahomes, another quick throw. The speedster Rice up to the 13. Rice is legitimately a cheat code. He's not that good, IRL. Mahomes throws! It's picked off! It's headed the other way! Is Mahomes fast enough to catch him? No! Pick 6, Colts win! Much appreciated! What a pick! Ronald Bond! What a pick six to end the game. In Arrowhead. We're going to start calling it Bonaldhead. W pick for the Colts. I want to see if that's the rookie. No, he's played for a couple years, but I mean, he's good. He's good. All right, there are your scores for those potential games. I really should have done my game last again. I keep saying that, but I don't. All right. Let's go force advance to the bye week. We get our first look at the playoff picture. The Broncos are sitting at that 4 seed. Steelers holding down the 1. Really? The Colts, even with that, couldn't move down. Cardinals still holding off the 1. Niners are down at the 6. Is crazy. Panthers fall to 7. Falcons still at 3. Let's go see the games that happened last week. Patriots win, Steelers win, Titans win, Commanders win, Dolphins win, Packers win, Niners win, Cardinals, Bears, Bucks, Chargers, Broncos, Colts, Texans. Yeah, the Raiders lost. Unfortunate for you, Alice Starr, but we got 1 week left. So you could potentially win this week. Start looking. What games should be our prime time? Because I'm looking, and good lord, this week looks pretty mid from what I'm seeing so far. Looks like a bunch of our top teams are on the bye. We have a clear game of the week. Cardinals, Niners. We do Panthers, Chiefs. I'm looking at what else. Like, nothing's good. Oh, Vikings, Texans. I'm stupid. Get some purple teams in there. All right, 10-2 versus 9-3. Here we go. And we could have scoregami here. Nope, probably not. I mean, maybe. 12 is an odd number. The Packers just need to put on points. And they won't. Packers, Texans. Texans win 27-19. I was just looking at a post about the Packers. Goodness me. Starlord, I mean, it was really busy and kind of sucky, and then I left work, and then it was fine. All right. All right, now we got our game of the week. Cardinals at Niners. Dang, I got 29 apps to update. Here we go. Cardinals up 3-0. And the Niners win because I was not paying attention. Dang it, the Niners are probably still going to end up with that 1 seed. If the Cardinals win out, they're fine still. And the Chiefs get a home game against the Panthers. Also, stay tuned for some Discord updates that are going to be happening regarding the Madden Sim. We're going to hopefully get our full schedule released for you now that craziness of this year is gone. It's a rainy game here in KC. KC got, what, 2 primetime games? Chiefs up 28-18, and the Chiefs with a big high-scoring game here. Yeah, you see, Alistair, nobody has the luxury of sitting in front of their TV for all day long, like you do. So just be grateful for it. Pacheco now a top 1 running back. But I swear if I lose the 1 seed, not the 1 seed, the 4 seed, I'm going to be kind of mad. Not that it really matters because I'm just going to have to get it back the next week. Force advance to week 15. Nope. Here we go. All right, week 14. Bucks win, Packers win, Colts win, Bills blowout, Texans win, Eagles win, Rams, Niners, Falcons, Raiders, Ravens, Chiefs, Cowboys, Jets beat the Steelers in an upset. And let's look at standings. Nobody's clinched yet. That's crazy. Texans 11-2. Colts 10-3, Steelers, Bills, Broncos. So I have the tiebreaker right now. Colts are on a tear. Bengals not so much on a tear. And in the NFC, Packers are now atop. Niners quickly trailing. And the Lions, Saints, and Seahawks all suck. Well, I hope you enjoy your wrestling. We got games next week that are exciting. I think Niners, Falcons, probably prime game of the week. Broncos, Chiefs, prime time, along with Colts, Vikings, I think. Anyways, now's your time to send in a message for us to re-sign your players, because it'd be really sucky if you guys lose somebody like me, like Graham Barton or Brock Bowers, just for free. So you might want to make sure you get those items in, and I'm going to make sure we hit the save button. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys on the next sim, whenever that does happen to be, probably Thursday or Friday. See you guys.